Welcome to the January edition of the Missouri School Boards Association's Board Report. The start of the 2024-25 school year was a challenging one for many. In a 10-day period in 2024, Missouri had 310 threats of violence to our public and private schools. The threats disrupted learning, distressed students, families, and teachers, and have ongoing costs. On December 5th and 6th, MSBA Center for Education Safety team hosted a two-day safety summit titled The Secret to Great Crisis Communications and Emergency Planning. The summit was designed for a wide variety of school leaders, and the content focused on crisis planning for school settings. Attendees were able to learn from several of the nation's leading experts in crisis management. Bolivar R1 board member and MSBA Vice President Paula Hubbard attended the summit and said that as a school board member, it is vital to receive continuous training on school safety.
As a school board member, I think it's just tantamount in our responsibilities to know what's happening in school safety. It's changing all the time. The technology is changing all the time. How we can do it better is changing all the time. The more we know and the more we can take back to our own district only helps us keep our kids and our staff safe. And that, as a school board member, as a school board leader and a community leader, is one of my primary responsibilities.
Hubbard says that school board members are a large part of a team that sets the tone for school safety in their districts.
I think one of the most important things I can do as a board member is help set the priority for our district. We designate the dollars in our budget. We allocate the time in our board meetings to discuss this. We set the policies that the entire district operates by. And so if it's not a priority to us, it can't be a priority for the district. We can't be just allocated to one person, one designated person to handle safety for the entire district. It takes all of us. It takes our school, it takes our community, it takes our region. We have to be able to respond. We have to think ahead. We have to plan ahead.
According to Hubbard, investing in school safety sends a message to the community.
I hope it says to our community that our priorities are right, that the most important thing to us is you and your children. If we can't protect our children, what else are we doing? That's our priority. And so when we ask our community for help and we say, this is what else we need, we've told that story over and over, that we care about you, we're going to demonstrate how we care about your safety, and so we need to partner together to do some things. And so sometimes when parents can't get into the building as quickly as they would like, and we hear that sometimes, why do I have to go through the locked door? Why do I have to have a background check? It's because we care about your children. And we've told that story enough that we have fans in our community who can also tell our story, who can say, no, we need this in our community. We've got to keep ourselves safe. We've got to keep our kids safe.
Kelly Wachel, Chief Communications Officer in the Park Hill School District, says that continuous learning on school safety is a community demand.
We know that safety is a priority in our communities and our school districts. And safety is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing, evolving emotion, feeling, fact, procedural piece. And so it's a continual learning piece. We're always learning best practices, what we can do differently, how we can adjust, how we evaluate what's working well. And so our community demands from us that we know a lot about safety and we know a lot about how to respond and take care of people to keep them safe. So when our community demands that, wants that, rightfully so, it's our job to continue learning and continue practicing and continue evolving with what the best safety procedures, practices, solutions are.
Visit the MSBA website for information about upcoming safety trainings and events. As always, money matters. MSBA has upcoming workshops and webinars to help you plan for your next school budget. On Wednesday, February 5th, MSBA is hosting the Budget Planning and Preparation Workshop in Columbia. This workshop provides something for all administrators who are responsible for developing and presenting the annual budget. And on Wednesday, March 5th, don't miss the Long Range Financial Planning and Budgeting webinar. Plus, register now for MSBA's Spring Advocacy Series. This series helps you connect the classroom to the Capitol and make an impact in shaping education policy. The large incoming class of freshman legislators in the Missouri House and Senate means your insights as a local school leader will be critical, and your connections can really make a difference. Log on to the Advocacy Lunch and Learns for the latest updates in the legislative session and plan to attend MSBA's Advocacy Day and Student Showcase with your school board to meet your legislators at the Capitol on March 11th. For more information about all of these events, visit the MSBA website. That's it for this month. Thank you for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and we'll see you in February for the next MSBA Board Report.